A very warm welcome to the second round of the 2022 FOSROC Super6 Championship from the Green Yard in Melrose, home of the Southern Knights. Today they welcome Boroughmuir Bears, who started the opening weekend with a fine win against Stirling.
Now it comes out, there's advantage if they can get this out. Ram was waiting for it, Tom Brown trying to go through himself. Come back towards Swan, Tate calls for it, Tate gathers, tries to take it over the line. And the referee is right there. I think he's indicating it's been held up. He's going to go across and talk to his touch judge, his assistant referee now. Have a little chat. And the score is given. Corey Tate it was, who managed to cross the line for the first points in the game. And Boroughmuir Bears lead by 5 points to 0.
No, you place it once. What's that, sorry? Water break. Yeah. Yeah, call the water break. Boroughmuir, it's the water break. Let them take water on.
The two target players, it's Borthwick, he'll get it. Bring it up, bring it down. Fraser Rennick then slots in at the back. The ball is there. They're going for the pushover try. Everybody's getting involved there. Rennick just needs to down this. And he does. It's Fraser Rennick who crosses the try line. Try number 11 in 27 appearances.
Man, you've got advantage.
Now they try and go out wide. Bergen will send it high. Brown into Ram. Callum Ram. Great score from Callum Ram. Through the hands it went of Tom Brown and Callum Brown. Callum Ram was in there to take the try. It's his first for Boroughmuir Bears, right into the corner. It's a terrific score. Fraser Rennick trying to marshal his side, but the ball's come out on the other side. Corey Tate. Tate just a couple of metres short. Keddy tries to get there again. Waiting for it. Little pick and go round the corner again, and it is in. And it's Josh King. It is Josh King. Well, I think he enjoyed that.
That's time. That's all right. Yeah.
Boroughmuir Bears try scored by number 6, Josh King.
Again into Borthwick, again the maul forms, and again it's with Rennick at the back, trying to splinter his way, gets some help from Borthwick, now to sneak over the line. That's textbook from the Southern Knights. Perfectly done, and just that little bit of help from Borthwick gets them over the line. It's the double for Fraser Rennick.
Second try of the match for captain Fraser Rennick. Southern Knights 10, Boroughmuir Bears 19.
On me.
So many bodies. Southern Knights spotted a little weakness there, but now they are going to come out. It's held by Bergen, goes out for long pass. Jenkins trying to go into the corner. Well, that's a sweet moment for the former Southern Knight. Goes over in the corner, and the Boroughmuir Bears get their first points of this second half.
Try for Boroughmuir Bears, Southern Knights 10, Boroughmuir Bears 24.
So our player of the match is Tristan Andrews of the Boroughmuir Bears. Just enjoying watching on as the Southern Knights try and break through. Hutchison looks to try and get the ball out. Can they get over the line? They can't. And it's a good try for Cammy Scott. And the late play of the Southern Knights is rewarded. If they get the conversion, they will get a losing bonus point, but they have never ever given up, and they get the reward at the end. Well, he's not had a good night from the boot. Can he finish it off with this one? Sent it wide. Been a good game at the Green Yards under the floodlights. The Southern Knights have been defeated by the Boroughmuir Bears, 24 points to 15.
Well, a very Warm welcome and good afternoon for this second match in week number 2 of the FOSROC Super 6 competition. Watsonians Rugby up against Ayrshire Bulls, and hardly a breath of wind around Myerside, just glancing at the tops of those trees. They remain pretty still. That's a much better strike this time. Arrow was much more direct, and there's 3 points on the board. Again, he's able to have a look up and look around to see what options are available. Scott initially, but there's the interception now, and suddenly Bulls accelerating away, up and over halfway, chasing back is Patterson. Is he going to be able to catch the inside centre who's running practically the length of the field? Robert Beattie, a mighty try from Beattie with 18 minutes on the clock, accelerating away that interception. Carl Davis looked up on a couple of occasions before making the initial pass, but what an interception from the inside centre. He had a to extend Ayrshire Bulls' lead then to a margin of 10 points. Going into the final 5 minutes of the first half, no problems at all. 5 minutes then to the break, 13 points to 3. Kick is charged down, and Watsonians now looking to try and come on to a loose bit of play there inside the Ayrshire Bulls half of the field, inside the 22, and immediately, how about that to make an impression coming off the bench? Bobby Bratton, been on the park no more than 40 seconds, and he's engineered a try for Watsonians, their first of the afternoon, and that brings them right back into the contest. And look to reduce their arrears then back to 3 points. Visitors from Alloway, the current FOSROC champions, up against the Super 6 Sprint Series winners. And we are back to 3 points. Watsonians 13, Ayrshire Bulls 16.
7 and 9,
setting up a really exciting second half. Driving towards the line, hugged in a tackle there by Alex Maguire, the replacement Ayrshire Bulls hooker. Watsonians go once again, looking to try and spin round and find a way to the line. And it's the loose head prop who's in for the score. Harrison Courtney with the try. Snap challenge, ball comes back towards Scott. Scott is tackled quite high there. Here's Gavin Wilson is on for William Hunt.
Blair McPherson's having a 10-minute cool down.
Okay, Mike.
Ayrshire Bulls will relish the opportunity to have a real press at the line. Baggett certainly found some space. Baggett round the corner, and for the second time in the space of a week, Jason Baggett finds some space inside the opposition 22. He's able to round the corner and in underneath the post. A very similar score to the one at the Green Yards last weekend.
No.
Were they debating whether or not that could have been a 50-22? An interception here, and looking over his shoulder, Neil Irvin Hess touching the ball down, almost in disbelief that he'd scored the try. And what about that as a gift-wrapped present? Back it comes to Jones once more. They're trying to work it down this left-hand side, and the referee's going to go into the pocket for the second time in the game.
And the second time a high tackle, as you heard Finlay Brown saying, it's the same as the other one.
Lewisberg this time.
Yep, just again, yeah, poor tackle technique, I think.
Get used in.
McPherson now picks up in the number 8 position. Has he got enough to cross the line? Playing a captain's role, and that try coming 8 minutes from the end of the game. As Watsonians are looking through Jason Baggett to play the ball into touch. Watsonians, the champions of the sprint series. There you are, winners by 34 points to 23.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's time for the final match of round 2 in the FOSROC Super 6 as Stirling Wolves take on Heriots Rugby. Back there was Gregor Christie, the scrum half. Now perhaps a chance for teenager Dan King to counter-attack. Pecure on his shoulder, Govenlock on his shoulder, and Lewis Govenlock is galloping in for a score. That is wonderfully worked from kick receipts. And Heriots carve open the Wolves.
And with 6 minutes on the clock, the first try of the game goes to Heriots, scored by number 6, Lewis Govenlock.
The tables have turned from their own line. Stirling Wolves 5 metres from a potentially game-levelling try. And that maul looks very good and they're over. Brilliant work from the Stirling Wolves pack. They have their try. Houston. Oh, he's picked that beautifully. Ian Wilson through, and Gelderbloom canters home untouched. Lovely deception and delay on the ball from Houston. And Wilson sends Gelderbloom under the sticks. Heriots would love to end this first half with a third try. Jack Mann eyeing that line. Gelderbloom acting as the rudder. Mann pierces off on his own and plunges over. That's a dagger between the ribs for the Stirling Wolves. He's given it a fair old lick as Bruce Houston, and it goes straight between the posts. Wilson back to McAndrew, that's loose. It's picked off by Cunningham. Has he got the legs to get under the bar? Oh, you better believe he does. Stirling Wolves in danger of flatlining, but their young halfback applies the defibrillators and gives them something to chase, something to cling to. His man goes in, Joey Britton is in there as well, the replacement flanker. Rodri Tanner ordered away, and bursting through goes Mann. A gaping hole in the Stirling defence. Mann gets his second, Heriots get their fourth, and the bonus point wrapped up on the hour mark. Feels like it is Heriots now. 3-score lead. I'm sure they will not be overturned. Stirling Wolves chasing a losing bonus point. Register their first point of the season. That's a fabulous run from Trotter. This is what he can do. And on his shoulder is Logan Jarvie. Super stuff from Stirling Wolves. At long last, we see Logan Trotter in open prairie. And namesake Jarvie finishes it off. What do Heriots have left in reserve? Jack Mann. Now he'd love to finish with a hat-trick try. McAndrew, Wilson dummying, slaloming and releasing Rory Steele to score. Heriots apply a great slather of icing to their big fat bonus point cake. And Rory Steele cramps up as he goes over to end this match with a try. It is a beauty. But a 5-try victory for Heriots Rugby, and they've beaten Stirling Wolves by 38 points to 17.